Today I'm going to share with you 7 powerful tattooing tips that have honestly transformed my work, transformed my client relationships. If you're a new tattoo artist or even if you're a seasoned pro, this video is for you. So number 1, this is so important, guys. This is about being proactive with your clients. When you're a tattoo artist, and especially as you get a few years in, you'll start to get really annoying people messaging you, asking you to quote them for tattoos, and then never coming back, and then coming back again with another design, and it can get a bit irritating. You'll also get a lot of questions that people can probably find the answer to elsewhere. So it is easy to kind of slip into a bit of a dismissive kind of attitude as a tattoo artist. This is not going to be good for you long term and building up clients. You want to go out of your way to help everybody, even if they are a little bit annoying. Nobody wants to do business with somebody who doesn't reply to them on time, doesn't give them the answers that they're looking for, and isn't proactive in trying to give them the design that they want for their tattoo. This also applies to getting your designs out on time. Try not to be late with that. Make sure that you keep an open communication with your clients. Also, if you've got bookings, you need to make sure that you're checking up on your clients, making sure that they're happy with everything before the tattoo goes ahead. That's how you mitigate people flaking out and stuff like that. So guys, you need to be a professional. You need to make sure that you're on top of your clients. Make sure that you're dealing with the annoying ones as best you can, and the ones that aren't messaging as much, make sure that you're proactive in messaging them as well. You need to be locking these clients in and using sales tactics to build up your client base. Tattooing is all about building up your portfolio of clients as well as your tattoos. So it takes a long time, and you need to have the right attitude towards sales, towards your customer retention, and towards your marketing to make sure that you are locking those clients in and that you're going to be successful in the long run. The next tip is to take your time with your tattoos. It is very tempting to rush tattoos, especially if you've got a client that is uncomfortable, you're uncomfortable, you just want to get it over and done with, you're not getting paid an hourly rate, you want to bash that tattoo out as quick as possible. That is very natural. But the thing is with tattoos is that you need to make sure that you're not cutting any corners, because that client is going to come back either unhappy, or you're going to have to do another session on that tattoo and you're probably not getting paid for that. So you need to make sure that even though your client's squirming around and they're in pain, you're doing a tattoo on their ribs or something, you need to make sure that you're getting the right needle depth. You're not just trying to make it look good before it's healed, and then you kind of know that when it does heal, it's probably not going to look that great. It's not the client's fault. It's your fault if that happens. You need to make sure that you are not cutting corners with your tattoos, no holidays, no weak lines, all the colors saturated, everything else. Even if that client is an absolute nightmare, you need to make sure that tattoo is solid and that they have no reason to want to come back or to complain. And that is also going to keep that client coming back for more, because even though clients can be dramatic and can be difficult sometimes when they're in the tattoo chair, everyone forgets about it afterwards and then they come back for more. So you want to make sure that those tattoos are solid, no matter how you feel, no matter how the client feels. Next tip, guys, is to make mock-ups of your designs. When you're creating designs for people, there is a structure that you need to follow. They need to be able to visualize how that tattoo is going to look. So what I tend to do is I'll get stock images of body parts, so arm, forearm, leg, thigh, whatever it is, and I will superimpose that image onto the client's potential skin, so that gives them a visualization of what it's going to look like. And if you go the extra mile with your design, you'll find that you'll be able to convert those clients much more easily, and they will appreciate that you've taken the effort, and they'll put more trust into you to do their tattoo. Now, it's a bit of a tricky area with the designs, because obviously you're putting your time into it and you might not necessarily be getting paid for that. So you can charge for designs if you want, but that might put people off. The best strategy, guys, is to just do amazing designs and get a formula that is actually, you can do it quite quick. These days you've got AI tools to do designs, you've got Photoshop, it's probably the best way to do it. Just use these tools. Once you get into the flow of doing designs and doing mock-ups for clients, you'll find that you can bash them out quite quick. So put effort into those designs, put effort into being proactive with those customers. As I said in the first tip, that is going to go a long way. I'm just going to go over this one quickly. This is about not being cheap. All these other tips, they all kind of bundle into one package, and not being cheap is another telltale sign that you are a professional and that you value your own work and that you're going to give them a great tattoo. The psychology in terms of how expensive things are that people buy. So people don't value things that are cheap, and artists as well, in tattoo artists, do not value their own work if they're pricing it cheap. So the next tip is about making your clients feel comfortable. Now, you can be a great tattoo artist, but you also need to be a good communicator and a good people person to be able to keep your clients coming back for more. So you need to make sure that you are making small talk with your customers. You need to make sure that you are making them feel comfortable. You need to make sure you're offering them drinks, checking up on them, making sure they are okay. I mean, some people just want to sit there and just not talk to you, and that's fine, but you need to make the effort. Guys, just to let you know, you can get 10% off Dragonhawk tattoos if you are looking for your first tattoo machine or your next tattoo machine. Great products, 10% off using code Axel. Link is below. Next one is about how to get clients. So I have found that a really good strategy is to make business cards, because most clients are word of mouth. There's so much, it's so competitive trying to advertise tattoos and trying to do your tattoo marketing. That's obviously something you need to concentrate on as well, very heavily. But most of your clients are going to come from word of mouth. So they're going to see other people with your tattoos that you've done. They're going to chat to each other. They're going to go, oh, this guy's great, I recommend this guy. I mean, or girl, sorry. But the thing is with tattoos is that a lot of clients are not necessarily clued up about how the tattoo industry works, and they're not, people are a bit lazy as well to do research. So if their friend is telling them, oh, look at these tattoos I got off this guy and he's so great and it's, whatever, that is gonna get you clients. This is how you build your client base when you are a beginner. You need to use every trick in the book to make sure that you are building yourself a solid career and that you're going to be a success moving forward. Make sure that you are not using any products which are unsafe for clients, and I do have a video up here which does list lots of tattoo brands that are actually chemically unsafe to use, and that has been proven in studies, so that is something to check out after.